Hi guys, today we're gonna talk about playing arpeggios 2 notes per string. There are different ways to play arpeggios, like sweeping, or like this, where your position is more or less static, but we're gonna use 2 notes per string. So you play 2 notes on every string. This type of playing has interesting sound. Also, it helps you to get rid of that sticky index finger and increase your fretting hand agility. Now we're gonna use 7th chord in this video. As you know, 7th chords consist of 4 notes. And we can start playing from every note. Thus we have 4 forms, 1 basic form and 3 inversions. And so on. Theoretically, this means that we have to use 4 patterns, but in reality we need just 2 patterns. Because if I start from 7th note, we have this kind of pattern. And if I start from the 3rd, I have this kind of pattern, which is in reality just shifted version of the previous pattern. Just a simple math, you have 4 notes per chord and 2 notes per string, so every 2 notes we have some kind of repetition. So for every chord we have 2 patterns, I call them short and long. You will see what I mean. Let's start from major 7th chord. I'm starting from the 7th, so it's a 3rd inversion. The pattern looks like this. It's just one 4-note pattern that you repeat 3 times. It's a semitone and 3 semitones. First you play it from the same fret, then you shift up and shift again. Now the long pattern. I'm starting from the 5th, here's my root, so it's a 2nd inversion, and the pattern looks like this. So once again it's one 4-note pattern that you repeat 3 times. Now let's play a dominant 7th chord. I'm starting from the 7th note. Once again it's just one pattern played 3 times. So the pattern looks like this. One pattern played 3 times. Now the long version. The same here, one pattern played 3 times. The pattern looks like this. The same pattern played 3 times. Now let's play minor 7th. Here the difference in length between the 1st and the 2nd pattern is not that large, so I call those just the 1st and the 2nd pattern. The 1st pattern, it's a whole tone and then 2 whole tones, then you are shifting again. The pattern looks like this. Once again it's the same pattern played 3 times. Now the 2nd pattern. Now I'm starting from the 5th. This is the root note. Three semitones played twice, shifting again. this is how it looks, and you can see that it's pretty easy to play. Okay, the next one, diminished seventh. You need only one pattern here, since every inversion of a diminished chord is another diminished chord. Here's the pattern, and you can see that it's pretty easy. It's just 3 semitones played over and over while shifting along the fretboard. Obviously, you don't have to be limited by those 4 types of chords. You can use other chords, or you can just experiment playing some random notes. Also, even if you use those patterns, they can have different meaning in different musical context. For example, major 7th pattern can be actually a minor 9th chord. So don't be afraid to experiment. I hope this video was helpful. Peace.